Clap sync 1. Hey everyone, this is Slime. I'm back on schedule this time and with better quality and a haircut, but like that doesn't really matter. I've been fiddling around with some camera settings after seeing my last video's quality. Hopefully this one will be better. I'm not too sure. I got this Rode PSA1 boom arm here just so my microphone isn't sitting like right here getting the worst audio quality imaginable. So yeah, you know, it's pretty crazy to think about, but I've been on this platform for at least a decade now. No, I haven't been making videos for that long. That started about 5-ish years ago. Yeah, 5 years ago. But I remember watching Dan TDM with his mod showcases and Jacksepticeye screaming his nuts off at Happy Wheels when I was 7. And to be honest, that part of YouTube was the best. Maybe because I was a child and that nostalgia stuck with me, but also, you know, everything just felt less TV-ish. I mean, people weren't at risk of like demonetization or any risk of any algorithm change. There was no drama between YouTubers. I think it was just a video sharing paradise back then. Wait, was there any drama on YouTube before 2016? I mean, YouTube's been around since 2005, believe it or not. The founders, Chad Hurley, Stephen Chen, and George Karam, were actually originally concepting it as an online dating service, but then changed it to a video streaming platform after they couldn't get enough videos of attractive women to get users onto the site. And yes, that's actually a true story. And ever since its 2005 launch year, there's actually been a lot of drama between different users that have significantly changed the landscape of the platform itself. So, without further ado, let's have a look at the most significant dramas and controversies that have happened on YouTube. On the 18th of July, 2011, Montreal college girl Alejandra Guyton opened a YouTube channel named TheReplyGirl. This caused a chain reaction which created one of the worst cases of spamming ever seen on the internet. Alejandra's channel consisted of making reply videos, which was a decently popular genre of content at the time. However, she was poor and she needed money quick, since she was going to college. So she looked down on the floor and contemplated on how she could elevate her content. And then she looked at her massive breast. So Alejandra started making reply videos with low-cut tops, so her breast would be put in the thumbnail, since she would like angle it so that it would always be in the video. So no matter what she would do, it would always be in the thumbnail. And it worked. Horny men started to click on it more, and she started to gain a massive profit. According to Gorka, she would earn roughly $100 per video, and with her better ones gaining roughly 500,000 views, close to $1,000. Well, at least she was engaging, so that she had a reason to profit, right? No, she wasn't engaging. All she had going for her was her tits. Her videos weren't engaging at all. They were the opposite of engaging, actually. They were unappealing. Her videos consisted of short, vague rambling that somewhat connected to the videos that she was replying to, and they would only go on for long enough just for her to get ad revenue, which at the time was around 1 to 2 minutes, at least from what I can see. You're probably thinking, okay, so what? She wasn't getting any watch hours because her viewers were leaving right after seeing the tits, and so she would get basically 0 ad revenue, and the algorithm would have shot her channel down almost immediately. Why was she so big? Well, you see, you fucking dumbass. I think they're natural, I'm not... You're right. Kind of. Yes, the algorithm does heavily favor watch hours, which means the longer people watch your videos, the more people your video will be recommended to. However, it wasn't always like that. The YouTube algorithm has changed a lot over time and will continue to change way into the future. So, back then, right around Google's acquisition, the YouTube algorithm heavily favored click-through rates, which is how many people clicked your video over how many people it was recommended to. The more people that clicked your video when they were recommended it, the more it will be recommended to people. That's just how it works. You're probably not all too sure what the YouTube algorithm is. You probably know, ooh, it's evil, it's out to get you, but you don't really know what it actually is. So if you're wondering what it is and you want to learn, then keep watching. But if you don't, click to like this timestamp right here. The YouTube algorithm is a complex machine learning algorithm with sets of rules and data to determine where videos stand in YouTube search results. It identifies what type of content the video is and matches it by looking at tags and keywords in the title, description, and video itself. For example, my sorry but I don't remember asking shit post from 3 years ago was merely filler for the video that I was procrastinating on, the Minecraft usernames one, and that got more views than the one I was actually trying to put effort into, all because people watched it for the very bad punchline and meme, and the meme was trending at the time. Nobody cared for a little kid rambling on about bad usernames when he also had a shit one at the time. Fucking cosmetic man, who the f- But the algorithm saw that the content fit this style of shitpost and then subsequently promoted it on other users' recommended tab. And then I got 1,000 views on it, and it is now my most viewed video on the channel so far. Thanks, YouTube. I put maybe like 5 minutes of effort into that, and it's my best video according to you. The algorithm then ranks the video based on certain factors: watch time, age of the video, click-through rate, and a bunch more. This, combined with similar videos, will then determine where the video will rank against others in search results. Obviously, you want your own video to be ranked first so that you get more views. That's why, if you're wanting to be a professional, it's important to study the algorithm and change your content so the algorithm will like it more. This is what Alejandra did to basically cheat the entire system. She would copy and paste the title and tags of the video that she was quote-unquote replying to, say the least about the video to be efficient, hit upload, and then wash, rinse, and repeat the entire process multiple times a day. She got hundreds of dollars per day, and, well, everyone kind of hated her for it. Since the title and tags of the video were basically identical, apart from the RE at the start of her title, it would be put in the same search category as that video. And since the high click-through rate due to a certain appealing factor in her thumbnail, her video would rank literally just behind the video that she was replying to. And due to her high success, she garnered many copycats. And this marked the age of the Reply Girls. I've seen a lot of people misremember how the Reply Girls actually abused the algorithm a lot. So I want to clear up some misconceptions. There was a thing on YouTube back in like 2011, 2012 to 2013 called video responses, where instead of like a comment that you leave under the video, there would be a video instead, and it would be like just above the comment section. So it was a whole like different thing, but like, yeah. The thing is, these video responses had to be approved by the original video creator to be put in there. So the Reply Girls would not be able to do this because they would just be rejected time and time again. Also, in 2013, they got rid of it because it was only like 0.004% effective on making people click on more videos. And that's the whole point of YouTube, right? They want you to stay on the site and watch as many videos as possible, so generate ads and stuff. So yeah, they removed this feature because it was basically negligible in the change of like how many videos were being watched by people. So yeah, they didn't use this. I don't know why people like thought that. Like, yes, it's called Reply Girls, but they're not like actually like they're still replying with a video. It was just a whole different video entirely. So like how do you even fuck this up that bad? Due to the incredibly consistent upload schedule of these Reply Girl channels, whenever a popular video was made, the suggested bar would be essentially flooded with all these Reply Girls talking about that video. This prevented smaller channels from, growing it, and hindered larger channels' performance on the site because the suggested bar would just be flooded with Reply Girl content and not show any other channels. This basically annoyed every single channel that wasn't doing this scheme, and so in late 2011, early 2012, people started to act. On the 11th of February 2012, woman and YouTuber Ikonelli Rose made a rant video basically criticizing the entire trend, and a few days later, another YouTuber, Squeezy, yes, that Squeezy, also made a video basically calling for all of his viewers to boycott every single Reply Girl in existence. Also during this time, YouTubers like Freddie Wong and Yogscast, who were the main victims of these Reply Girls, started putting in tags like, oh, stop you bitches, just stop. It's annoying. Fuck off. No one likes you. That didn't stop them at all. They just kept on copying the tags, and it was in their videos, and it was kind of funny. I mean, I didn't see it personally, but it was kind of funny looking at it now. It wasn't only on YouTube that people were complaining about this so-called tittypocalypse. On the 23rd of February 2012, a Yogscast forum post was made by Lewis Brindley detailing basically everything wrong with the formula, calling the genre itself a form of spam, which was and still is against the YouTube TOS, and also talked about how users and YouTube staff could fix the issue. Reply Girls ruining YouTube. I'm sure you're all aware of the plague of the reply girls in related videos on big YouTubers that is getting way out of hand. This is extremely frustrating for us and our viewers, as it results in a big loss of views to other smaller channels with relevant related content and irritates the people watching. Examples of this spam are located here. Some of these are bots, and all of these reply girls have managed to get partnership and are actively doing this for money, producing hundreds of low-quality mass replies to every big video in order to appear in the related videos. In many cases, it's obvious that they haven't even watched the video that they're replying to, and this is directly against YouTube terms of service.
Everyone hates spam. Do not create misleading descriptions, tags, titles or thumbnails in order to increase views. It's not okay to post large amounts of untargeted, unwanted or repetitive content, including comments and private messages.
Another quote from the YouTube blog.
Tags are meant to help users find relevant videos. It's not cool to use unrelated tags to try to trick people into watching your video. Select tags that accurately describe your video. If you do take the low road, your video will likely be struck for misleading metadata.
A simple fix would be to block videos from appearing in related videos if they have more than 75% dislikes, as these videos routinely have in the region of 95% dislikes. But YouTube has not been willing to change this and prevent this problem from getting worse. The excuse we have been given is that if Richard Dawkins posted a video that was downvoted by a whole load of creationists, should we hide it from the related videos on YouTube? My reply to this was, yes, if he was ripping off the title, tags, putting no original content into the video, and showing off his cleavage in the thumbnail. If you want to make a difference, send a tweet to @YouTube and @YTCreators and politely ask them to have a look at this. Something like, @YouTube, @YTCreators, please can you combat reply girls from ruining YouTube and make it a nicer place to be. You can also sign this petition to combat video spam on YouTube. YouTube has informed us that once videos are uploaded, they use tags and the titles to make related videos. However, most of the related videos never change because viewers are sufficiently irritated by them that they click and then hit dislike, assuming they will bury the bad videos. In line with most modern internet trends, where viewers' negative votes actually affect something. Astonishingly, doing this actually moves them up the rankings. It makes them a legitimate related video, and the quantity of dislikes on a video doesn't affect anything at all. Moral: don't click these videos. If you must, dislike them and flag them as spam. This is what YouTube have asked us to pass along to you guys as action to be taken for all reply girls. User suggested resolutions YouTube can implement. Suggestion 1. Remove videos from the related links that have 75% or more dislikes. This is not designed to remove the content from YouTube entirely, but to prevent things that the community feels is not worthy of showing up in relation to a particular video. This would help cut down on frustrated members having to see breasts shoved into their faces constantly by the related video bar. Some of the community watchers are underage, and to have blatantly sexual content bombarded at them is inappropriate. Suggestion 2. Allow registered users to block content from an entire channel to prevent it from appearing within the related video section. This would cut down on the spam considerably. If people hate these channels so much, then they shouldn't have to be forcefully subjected to them. Merely visiting these channels and downvoting them also skews the statistics and carries them further up into the related videos, where they are not desired. If we cut it off at the source by not visiting them and blocking the channels personally, we will be able to see a rise in the real valued content on YouTube. and the users, your customers, will have an overall more enjoyable experience. Likewise, you won't face a poor public reputation when you fail to deal appropriately with these issues. Suggestion 3. Allow the hiding of video tags to prevent them from being copied and spammed into video replies. Suggestion 3. Allow the hiding of video tags to prevent them from being copied and spammed into reply videos. Tags allow users to search for content related to a particular topic and also function to bring up related videos where users have added their own similar tags for similar content. Tags shouldn't be able to be copied en masse in order to make use of loopholes in the YouTube system to get views on content unrelated to the currently viewed content. As pointed out, this is quote-unquote untargeted and unwanted. The community is not asking for the removal of these ReplyGirl accounts, nor are we asking for banning. We are asking for a set of tools for users to filter the content they desire to view, thus making the overall user experience of YouTube better for them and the artists who create original content. This is not only beneficial to your users, but as well as your bottom line, as it encourages growth, new content, and innovation among the YouTube community. I should note that some Reply Girls have now stayed away from our channel and aren't replying to our videos anymore. However, this problem is not just ours, it's the community's as well. So this list is of Reply Girl channels that reply to anything that they can possibly get their hands on. At the end of the post, they link the following people: Alejandra Guyton, or The Reply Girl, the OG, Laura. Not much is known about her real life, but she's had a big impact on the Reply Girl community with her many channels, which I'm going to list off now. Laura Defined, Laura Sparkling, Laura Tickled, Laura's Therapy, Laura Plushy, Laura Blissful, Laura Charming, Laura Captures, Laura Capturing, and finally Laura Winning. These channels were opened between 2007 and 2011 and all closed on April 21st, 2012, to then make her Laura Charming channel, which was closed a month later for these channels. Yeah. I had to look at my script for that. Jessie Candy, or Super Comic Book Girl, who's also had quite a few channels, 5 to be exact. So obviously I have Super Comic Book Girl, The Jessie Candy Show, Jessie Candy Lazy Vlogs, Jessie Candy Sparkles, Jessie Candy Wow, and of course, Sexy Jessie Candy. That's actually 6, I lied. Holy shit. Tony Bomboni, or KK Tony J, one of the biggest Reply guys, who acquired 10 million views on his channel before quitting and doing ASMR instead, with little success in today's standards. Well, I guess I can't really talk. Girls Just Want to Reply, based off of that one song, is actually a group of college girls who basically wanted to capitalize off the success, with 7 of them being known to participate somewhat in this channel, which I'm going to list off the names now. Sasha, Michelle, Rebecca, Jennifer, Kimmy, Shelly, and the main girl, Katie. The channel is still up. They haven't uploaded since 25th of February 2012. Mr. My Reply, another Reply guy, obviously, who also frequently used his wife to drag in the views. Like the Girls Just Wanna Reply channel, it's still up, but all of their videos have been privated, and except for one, which is like about an elephant escaping from a zoo in Ireland. Chrissie Barmore, better known by her fake name MeganLeeHeart, is the most prolific Reply Girl with a full web of tales, remaining somewhat separate in the Reply Girl saga. Then I'll talk about her later. She also dated Brian Martin during her time on YouTube, who's better known as Life in a 10 or Futuristic Hub. She was also signed by Machinima, the biggest MCN at the time. This wasn't the only thing to be seen on a different platform. On the same day of the Yogscast forum post, a rage comic that quickly spread through the internet came from all places, the LGBT gamer subreddit r/gamers. The next day, on the 24th of February 2012, the Daily Dot published an article commenting on the use of cleavage overall in YouTube thumbnails, and also commented on the Yogscast fight against the Reply Girls. Later, on March 16th, 2012, the algorithm change was put in place, now favoring watch time over click-through rates. That was the catalyst that made gaming videos more popular than ever, and ultimately made the Reply Girl formula completely redundant, making them phase out of existence. Not immediately, though, taking some time for it to fully work, and making a short-lived return between April and May of 2012 due to the change only working on Alejandra for some reason and not any of the other Reply Girls. YouTube quickly changed the issue, with the Reply Girls ultimately phasing out of the YouTube limelight after the change was made. Between April and November of 2013, and I know that's like it's a huge gap, but like nothing was put on the Wayback Machine, so I couldn't figure out exactly what date it happened. Alejandra privated all of her videos, changed her channel's profile picture and banner, and her about page now says "The Pursuit of Happiness." She hasn't been seen on the internet since. Alejandra may have started the trend of the Reply Girls, but she was by no means the worst of them, not by a long shot. The girl who quickly became 2012's YouTube's villain is Chrissie Barmore, better known as MeganLeeHeart. Chrissie has had a total of 14 YouTube channels, 4 Facebook pages, 2 Twitter accounts, a MySpace, a Tumblr, and a website, with all of them using the MeganLeeHeart alias, which she probably stole from this makeup YouTuber who was popular at the time called Megan Hart Makeup. Now she's known as Megan Parkins, because she doesn't want to live in Chrissie's infamy. Chrissie's 14 YouTube channels are, in order of when she made them by the way, Blondie Vlogs, Skits and Vlogs, Chrissie for Dictator 1, Chrissie Barmore LIAT, Viral Chick, MeganLeeHeart, Megan Speaks, Megan Lee Games, Megan Hart Music, Megan Speaks More, Fun with Megan, Jam with Megan, Time with Megan, and Wise Ass Vlogs, with all but her MeganLeeHeart branded channels being deleted by herself or YouTube in some way. Her first couple channels, Blondie Vlogs and Skits and Vlogs, which she co-owned with her boyfriend at the time, Brian Martin, were both closed by YouTube for violating the TOS, specifically for spam, scamming, and commercially deceptive practices. The Viral Chick account gained community guideline strikes and could no longer generate ad revenue. Chrissie obviously didn't like that, so she closed it. As for the Chrissie for Dictator 1 channel, she used that to mainly cyberbully other creators who dare wiggle a finger at her MeganLeeHeart branded channels, and wouldn't affect said MeganLeeHeart branded channels, and they got closed by YouTube for just that. She claims to not own any channels that aren't MeganLeeHeart branded, but just by looking at the videos, she's obviously lying. There have been many cases of Chrissie and Brian threatening to take down other YouTubers who dare wiggle a finger at Chrissie or just also make reply videos. She constantly sent out messages to other YouTubers threatening to either kill them or terminate their channel, which she had no power to do either of them. This message was sent by Chrissie to YouTuber Flight of Demons in May of 2011, threatening how she would slit his throat.
Listen up, asshole. You too. I'll fucking slit your throat, you little bitch. I said to leave me the fuck alone.
When she started her reply channel after seeing the success of Alejandra's, Chrissie took it upon herself to brand her as the original Reply Girl / Reply Girl channel, which is just completely wrong if you just look at the dates of both of their channels. She used this brand label as an excuse to threaten other Reply Girls with murder, DMCA claims, or just straight up termination of their channels. Most notably, out of all of them, she would threaten Alejandra and Laura, which I talked about earlier. On September 10th, 2011, a Skype conversation occurred between Brian Martin and Jack Liu, better known as Super Smash 43 on YouTube, where Brian Martin was talking about using click bombs and attempted hacking to get rid of Alejandra on YouTube.
Yeah, by scaring showing her tits, maybe. It's just the thumbnails that bothers me a lot. Also, she's copying my older business models. She has no right to copy me. Also, she's too retarded to think of her own ideas. I have a big problem with her, and I won't stop until she's gone. I'm so pissed clickbombing didn't work, so I tried hacking into her account. Of course that didn't work. I'm still looking at ways to get her off, and it appears I'm not the only one disturbed by her, because there are many others. I do have a bot program, but I don't think the flagging would work, and the last possible thing I think about is 3 copyright strikes in a row.
Between this and October, more of the harassment to Alejandra by Chrissie and Brian occurred. While it can't be found today, it's rumored that Brian Martin used stock accounts on Alejandra's Facebook page to threaten her into deleting her videos about Chrissie and Brian's harassment to her with click bombs and DMCA claims. During this, Alejandra messaged YouTuber HappyCabbie, which he was mentioned earlier in Brian Martin's things. She talked to him about the constant harassment that she received from Chrissie and Brian. He then talked to Chrissie about like all the situation. All she did was admit that everything that was on Facebook, so there is something that happened on Facebook, but it was kept private and it was like a private matter between the two people. And she basically said the reason that she was talking to Alejandra in the first place was because that she copied video ideas from her, even though they're both reply girls, so they don't even have original content in the first place. Anyway, this is the conversation that happened on October 1st, 2011.
HappyCabbie, what I am doing right now on this matter is this. I have contacted the network and explained to them how I am actually the victim here. I don't see where my post on Facebook is of any of your concern. To make public lies and videos about me, you sit here and tell people I threaten others and that I owned other accounts when I didn't at all.
Will you leave the reply girl alone? Yes or no? That's all the info I need.
I don't want to hurt your channel or partnership with Machinima, okay, but what heck am I supposed to do when you bring personal matters to the public? My deal with your friend is my business, not yours. I have every right to hate her if I want. You need to stay out of a woman's business, and for you to make videos about a woman's problems is seriously not what I expected from you. I find it rude and insulting, and again, I don't want to do anything to hurt you, but you leave me no choice when you're making videos about a private matter. I won't leave her alone if that's what you're asking. If I see her doing more vlogs and not reviews, and it's exactly what I talked about in a previous video, then there will be problems. I don't appreciate it and I'll address it. But one thing I won't do is make this situation public in which you have. I find that very wrong.
Then report me to Machinima.
After the conversation between HappyCabbie and Chrissie, Brian took it upon himself to tweet some things that he would later delete in 10 minutes on Twitter. Thankfully, someone screenshotted them in time.
At HappyCabbie. Hope you know you were just reported to the network. She has a right to tell Reply Bitch not to copy her personal vlogs. At HappyCabbie, Megan will be emailing your network and hers with proof your claims are lies. I've sent a twit pic, so you can't deny it. At HappyCabbie, you're a dead man when I get a hold of you. Megan doesn't do shit, and I was the one that posted on her Facebook, you dumb fat fuck.
Chrissie then sent one last message to HappyCabbie, and it's full of repeating phrases and victim blaming, in order to get HappyCabbie to maybe think that she's in the right. It didn't work. Then again, I am just a kid, so what would I know, right?
Listen, her and I are women and we have personal problems with each other. I won't stop disliking her and I will not sit here and let her do the same topics as me. I have explained to you why I got upset and it is a legitimate reason. I'm sorry, but no, I won't do that. You should tell me why I should when it's my personal Facebook business, and I was very nice to her when I posted on Facebook. I simply asked her not to copy my personal vlogs. She copies it about the satellite and then the Chinese satellite. 2 times, and I don't appreciate it. Both of the videos had no videos and she states she does video reviews, and so basically she has to copy my topics. I don't like that, and the more she does it, it just proves that she goes to my channel and follows my work. If she continues, then I promise you I will continue to hate on her, and if the info gets to other people then, well, that's out of my hands. Tell her to stop going to my channel and stop doing the topics I do, and it'll stop. This is a private matter. She needs to stop copying personal topics I do, and it'll stop. This is my private issue and I don't see why you're involved. Nonetheless, I'd like you to separate yourself from this as it doesn't concern you. This is a private matter. She needs to stop copying personal topics and I will back off my hate. I don't care about viral reviews, but my personal topics are mine, not hers. I don't appreciate the harassment she gives me when going to my channel and copying me topics that have no videos whatsoever. She reviews videos, great, she needs to stay like that, and if she talks about something I just discussed and it's not popular or viral, then I will address it to her because it's obvious that she's on my ass. What I'll do is ask you to please tell her to never visit my channel again, and I don't want to see her copying my topics. The Chinese rocket video was proof because it was my personal topic. It wasn't a viral video, and 1 hour after I uploaded it, she did the same thing and I don't appreciate it. Only then will I back off. I'm not going to sit here and have you or her push me around. This is my private business matter, not yours. If she doesn't like the hate I give her, that's too bad, but at least it's not on a video.
2 days later, on October 3rd, 2011, a sort of peace treaty was made between the three, Alejandra, HappyCabbie, and Chrissie. Although Chrissie wanted it to just be her and Alejandra, with HappyCabbie being basically the biggest pain up her ass right now. This message was sent to Alejandra on Chrissie's music channel. I don't know why she chose her music channel. I mean, she had 13 others, right? I don't give a fuck anymore.
Hi, Brian told me to talk to you, so what do you want? You realize what you are doing is worse and I will press charges on HappyCabbie if I have to, right? Brian said he won't leave you alone unless HappyCabbie stops bullying and harassing me openly in his YouTube videos. The best thing you should do is talk to HappyCabbie and tell him he is hurting you and not even helping you. If you want this to stop just like I do, then tell him to stop harassing me in front of YouTube. I sent you one damn message on Facebook and I get harassed and bullied worse here on this site? I don't think so. If you want peace, you tell your friend to play fair. I think it's sick how you allow him to act this way. Brian already posted on your Facebook his answer, but I am serious, this has to stop already. I'm gonna go make breakfast, so feel free to message me here and talk to me about what is going on. As far as I know, my family doesn't like you and they're the ones attacking you. I actually don't care, I said one thing and that was it. Thanks, Megan.
At this time, Alejandra was messaging HappyCabbie about the situation, and he butted in by asking Chrissie to read off a script for both him and Chrissie to say and upload to their respective channels. However, Chrissie's was going to be reposted on HappyCabbie's channel so that he has, sufficient evidence to say that they have a peace treaty. Chrissie didn't like that one bit, and she said that she didn't want to make the situation public, even though it was very much public, but who cares?
I'm confused at what this means. I can't post a video to my subscribers with this script. I refuse to let them be a part of this. I can make a video though and send it to him. I just can't post it publicly on any of my channels. So basically, he's forcing you to not accept a friendship with me? I have to admit I came to you to form a friendship, which as women is our business. I don't wish for him to try and tell me or you how we should think we should be fighting. I'm not asking HappyCabbie to tell me what to do, I'm simply asking you if we can forget this and form a friendship. I don't want you to make some video, I feel my word here is good enough. If you can have HappyCabbie figure something else out, because I won't make some video when I have just come to you for friendship as I think it's wrong. I'll look to your reply. I believe I don't want to be involved anymore. This is why I am simply asking you to be friends so this can stop. Please tell him I have a problem with this. The only thing I can record is just saying that I don't have a problem with you, but I cannot and will not state that what he did to me was excusable. I am appalled at his attacks on me via YouTube and his subscribers with their video responses, and I am not in the position to forgive that. I am, however, trying to make peace with you and you only.
If she wishes to post a video to her channel, then that's fine. However, part of the ceasefire is that I get to upload it to my channel. The reason is that she may choose to delete the video. I want a copy on my channel. Have her propose her own script, however what must be in it is the following. I promise that she, Life in a Tent, and Weatherman Kevin will not be contacting Alejandra via YouTube or any other social networking site. That is all that is required.
Oh, I read what he said about not posting it on my channel, but I must say that I don't agree with what he said. I'm not an internet bully and I do find him guilty of accusing me of being one. I will tell him that I have no personal problem with him or you and that I am creating a friendship and being fair. But to be honest, HappyCabbie has pushed me to the edge and I don't feel comfortable with him at the moment, and I am sure you can understand. I just want you to understand my message, and once this stops then the whole hate will stop. My family is being very protective of me as of right now, and they said that if a peace is made between you and I then they will stop their attacks. This is the best I can do, but I don't and will not have the time to create such words because it's truly not what he said about me and did to me over the weekend. That to me was pure harassment and bullying, and his subscribers, some of them were very rude to me, and you have never received hate from my subscribers at all. So yes, it's unfair. My word is here and my peace is here. I don't need HappyCabbie getting involved between you and I trying to make peace. The real problem is my side to yours, and if this is peace, then all you have to do is say okay, then accept the apology I gave and we can all move on. I'm not interested in making recordings or videos on a subject that can be solved between you and I talking this out.
The line, "You have never received hate from my subscribers at all," is complete horseshit. Half of Alejandra's hate comments were from Chrissie's channel. So I don't even know why she's trying to say that, whatever. Anyway, she's not a goody two-shoes either, Alejandra, right? Because, she was the one who started this entire trend. So she's basically the one who made Chrissie hate her in the first place. Again, there are no good people. I'm going to say this right now. There are no good people in this story. And I'll show you fucking later, right? So even after saying that she doesn't want to make the situation public, quote-unquote, she does the video anyway, making her own script, having HappyCabbie accept it, and then she does it, and then she sends it to him, blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. So now they finally have a peace treaty, right? HappyCabbie and Chrissie won't fight each other, and Chrissie will stop targeting Alejandra for hate comments and stuff. Chrissie doesn't harass Alejandra anymore. You see, on the 29th of November 2011, a sock puppet account was made by Brian called I Laughed At You, and it was making videos basically praising Chrissie and pretty much defaming Alejandra and Laura. Now, Laura is another one of Chrissie's victims, but it's not really backed up by anything. I just know that a lot of people online have said, oh yeah, she hated Laura. That's all I've got though. HappyCabbie didn't report on it or anything, so yeah, it doesn't exist then. But yeah, the entirety of it was the entirety of I Laughed At You was also documented by HappyCabbie because he absolutely despises Chrissie and Brian. Then again, so does everyone, but I'm pretty sure HappyCabbie has a grudge on specifically Chrissie, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Guys, you would not believe what happened after that. HappyCabbie and Chrissie got into another fight. Who would have thought? HappyCabbie and Chrissie having another fucking fight on the internet? Who would have... This detailed an incident about a user who will remain anonymous for now at least, and Chrissie basically sending them a hate message because she caught them copying tags, which she does all the fucking time.
Bitch, do not copy my description. It's rude and disrespectful. If you ever try me, bitch, I will make sure you die in cold fucking blood. I know where you and your family live, and I am not fucking kidding. You don't see me fucking with you and your life, so don't fuck with mine. If I ever see that you do this again, I will have you hacked.
So this person in question is going to basically die in 7 days because Sadako over here doesn't like the fact that they're copying the description and tags of the video, even though she does that to literally every other YouTuber, every single moment of her fucking day because she doesn't have a life. Yeah, pretty much. The user doesn't respond, so basically Chrissie starts to use sock puppet accounts to harass them, and then they finally had enough, so they send a plea to ask Chrissie to leave them alone. Of course, that doesn't fucking work.
Bitch, you do not question me. It is rude. If I want to make money on this site, I don't give a shit. I will curse you and any other slut in my way. I have connections with people who can find your IP, hack you, and even kill you if we wanted. So close your channel and we might go easy on you, bitch.
HappyCabbie then posted about this on his blogspot with some screenshots blurring out the name and the date to basically lure Chrissie into a trap, which he did on the exact same day. Well, not the exact same day, a couple days after the blog post was made. So yeah, and then just watch this.
YouTube has already checked my inbox and confirmed that I never sent any such thing. It's why I'm still here. I just don't see the point in anyone dragging the drama. It's completely useless. YouTube is about making videos and having fun. This isn't a place for harassment and detectives, so I think everyone should disassociate from everyone. Just my thoughts, smile.
If you're going to make such a claim about YouTube, you're going to need to provide evidence for that. Why do you suppose I have over 20 people all saying the same thing to me and the messages sent to people on your behalf?
The evidence is in my network and the previous network. I personally asked them to see if those threats were sent, and they had said that nothing was detected and that my channels were in the clear. My current network told me I was fine too. This is what I don't get. The screenshots in your blog are actually fake. I also have evidence of TheReplyGirl asking me if I want him to stop harassing me. I would have to send him nudes. I've been a victim of fraud long enough. I would send you all the evidence you need of my innocence, but you make it impossible for me to contact you, so I can't really even bother. I do have evidence of TheReplyGirl admitting to harassing me and asking me for erotic photos of me in order for him to leave me alone. TheReplyGirl is most likely the one who photoshopped those inbox messages from me and gave them to you.
Well, here's the problem. The screenshots of my blog post removed the username and even the dates that those messages were sent. This was done to protect the user who wanted to remain anonymous. If the pictures were indeed photoshopped, then no such messages would have appeared in your inbox or send box. Therefore, there would be no way for you to randomly call out the name GTA Dream Level.
On the 1st of March 2012, HappyCabbie posted a video on his YouTube channel basically talking about how him and Chrissie have lost their partnerships from Machinima. However, Chrissie has also lost her partnership on YouTube with her Megan Speaks channel, so therefore she can't make any more reply videos because it just wouldn't work. She wants money and she can't get money anymore. He talks about how OniNG did it with his animation, because OniNG is an animation channel which originally started on Newground. Just search up OniNG, you'll find his stuff. So apparently he made an animation about Chrissie, and it was so terribly defaming to Machinima that they talked to him and told him to delete it. And he was like, only if you get rid of Chrissie's partnership. And that apparently fucking worked. I don't even know. So, and then out of that, HappyCabbie also lost his partnership on Machinima. And then another thing happened where they were going for the same network, and then he talked about it on his blog spot again, and he was like, how is she still getting partnerships with all these MCNs, even though she's like one of the most hated people on the internet? And I'm like, wow, this is so fucking... And then it just keeps on going. She almost got married to Brian, but the wedding was called off for some reason. And after 2014, she stopped posting YouTube videos, and so she went to her Twitter account to just basically harass more people again, because that makes her money. Until she got deleted in around 2016 for violating the Twitter TOS, because obviously, it's safe to say that she was bullied off the internet for bullying other people, well, trying to bully other people off the internet, which it's kind of funny. It's like an Ouroboros. Comes full circle. Now, you might be thinking, oh, Schleim, you said that there were no good people in this story. What about HappyCabbie? He successfully got Chrissie and Brian off the internet. And he was a decent person. I won't say a good person, a decent person in this story. He's not a good person overall. He's very much a misogynist and an incel, basically. Just take this extract from his final Blogspot post, or his second last Blogspot post, before he basically went off the internet overall due to medical problems from his weight. That's about it. There might be more to this series. I do want to do more of these kinds of videos later on, but it's just a lot of research, and I'm not the kind of person to do a lot of, to do good research, at least. I think I did a decent job in this episode, but it took a long time. It's like the 22nd of February right now, and I really got to edit this video quickly, otherwise I'm fucked. So thank you to all the people who read lines for this episode. Here are their names. Thank you very much, you people. Anyway, you guys have a good day, and well, have a good rest of your month. Thank you all. I'll see you guys next month. See ya. That's all. Not makeup, I guess. Also, please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It really helped me out.